Today we will read and understand informational passages. Your task for today is to read the text and then answer the questions below. Let's learn with an example. Now, today's a little bit different because we don't actually have a notes section that we normally would have. The reason for this is because you're going to be using a whole lot of different skills that you've practiced over the course of your 5th grade year. We're going to read the story together and find the answer to our question, what is the text about? Let's go ahead and look here. Dazzling displays. Fireworks displays are awe-inspiring events, usually done for massive celebrations. The loud, bright shows often honor national holidays or the ringing in of the new year. But fireworks were not always used to mark big, happy occasions. While fireworks were invented centuries ago, their purpose has shifted and developed slowly over time. Many historians believe that fireworks began in ancient China. By around 200 BCE, people had started exploding bamboo stalks. Bamboo is a plant that has a hard, hollow stem. When bamboo gets hot, the air shoots in the stem. The air pockets in the stem expand. This causes the stalk to explode. People exploded bamboo stalks by roasting them over a fire. During ancient times, these loud, sudden explosions were used to scare away evil spirits. A few hundred years later, the Chinese invented a mixture of substances that exploded powerfully when lit with fire. This was an early form of gunpowder. The mixture could be stuffed into the bamboo stalks to make much bigger explosions. As the use of paper spread through Asia, it became a more practical material for enclosing the gunpowder mixture. These early paper fireworks began to be used as weapons. During the 10th century CE, fireworks were fastened to arrows during times of war. Later inventors learned how to make fireworks shoot into the air. These are considered the first rocket weapons. They were used toward the enemy and then they burst. Word of China's fireworks weapon began to reach other parts of the world. Explorers brought the formula for the gunpowder to Europe and the Middle East. Scientists in these places tried to make the substance even stronger. By this time, people everywhere saw how powerful a gunpowder weapon could be. But they also saw the beauty of fireworks. Soon, displays of fireworks celebrated military victories. They were also used in religious ceremonies. However, fireworks were still only loud bursts of sound with orange flashes. They all looked the same. It was not until the 1830s that fireworks became colorful. Italy was the first century to add the elements that produced bright colors. Their fireworks displays looked like the colorful modern ones we know today. European rulers used grand displays of fireworks to mark royal weddings and births. Today, fireworks are used worldwide. There are dozens of types of fireworks, creating all different shapes, colors, and sounds, as well as effects like smoke and confetti. There are even competitions in which participants try to create the most impressive displays. No matter the occasion, these displays delight crowds worldwide. Now we have to determine what was the text about, and we can oftentimes use a lot of our main idea or our identifying details steps to answer these questions. The biggest thing you need to do, though, is read the entire passage. So what was this text about? Was it about why there are so many kinds of fireworks? Was it about why fireworks are no longer used as weapons? Or was it about how fireworks were used throughout history? Well, in this case, because this takes me through the different periods in which fireworks were used, how they developed, because of that chronological order, I think this is going to be about how fireworks were used throughout history. Notice that when I read the entire text, it's so much more easy for me to answer these questions. Let's read our solution. Looks like we got the right answer. The text is about how fireworks were used throughout history. It says that fireworks were not always used to mark big, happy occasions. The text tells you the different reasons fireworks were used in history. They were used to ward off spirits, to act as weapons, to help religious ceremonies, and to celebrate victories, weddings, and births. Remember, if you're stuck or not sure what to do, always click Learn with an Example so that you can see an example of how the problem was solved.